Hello everybody, Wild Trekker here, and welcome to another episode here, Sky Factory 3. Yes, we are playing some more modded Minecraft in the sky, and yeah, I've been doing a few things between episodes, just moving stuff around. You can see I've brought these chests up here from down there, so I've moved all that into this area. I've been sorting out with some basic drawers. We probably want to change this eventually, the system, but this will do for now. So we've kind of got our sieving area here. We can put stuff there, we can smelter it there, and this is my main crafting area, which means the mob farm over there is running an absolute dream. So yeah, got a couple of machines there which we'll talk about in a second, and I've got all this up and running here. So we've got a tier 2 lava generator here, which is filling this updated chest. So we've got a gold upgrade in there, and then that's going into all these crucibles using these Ender IO item conduits. And I've gone for that rather than the pipes, just because I think long term that's what we want to do. And also these I find more controllable, and they're quite compact, so when we have like energy ones next to it and fluid ones next to it, they can all occupy the same space. We don't have to have loads going out. And the nice thing about this as well, as you can see, they're inputting from the side. They don't have to go across the top or anything like that. So that's pretty neat. And again, we should be able to bring the lava out the same way. So I've gone for those, and they're fairly easy to actually do. If we have a look at those conduits, where have we got them? There we go, item conduit. So the Conduit Binder, that's simple enough because it's just smelting a load of clay, sand and gravel. So it's a bit similar to the grout, but not, slightly different recipe. So we get 8 of those, and then that makes the binder once we do that. And then the only other sort of thing was this pulsating iron. That was the one bit I had to get sorted out. So pulsating iron is basically made in an alloy smelter using an ender pearl and an iron ingot. So that's the one thing I had to make, was an alloy smelter. So let's just have a look at that. And that's what those machines are over there. So we've got alloy, there we go, alloy smelter. And again, it wasn't too difficult. There's a lot of iron, as you can see on there. We've got the cauldron, the iron going around, a few furnaces, and then this machine chassis, which again was a load of iron, and then the capacitor was just 4 redstone, some copper and gold. So the iron was the expensive bit in there, but we got that going. And then we needed some power, so we've made ourselves a Stirling Generator, which is a very basic generator. Gears are very, very simple to make. So this is a nice sort of, first power thing, and that just uses coal. So as you can see here, we've got the Stirling Generator here. It's got coal in there. It's completely full at the moment. This is completely full as well. So we just put iron and ender pearl in there, and then you get your alloy. So and that's what we did. So, and that basically brought us the capability of making those. I've got a load more conduits there, and we've used them over here. So let's go and have a quick look. Well, this, by the way, this I got in a bag, a rain shield. It's pretty cool. When it rains, you don't see it. It's awesome. So it's I like that. So we've had rain, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So I've put all these on here as well, and I wanted to use them because they're faster. The problem with the pipes, if we have a look and look for some pipes. This is what I've always used early game before, is these transfer pipes. You get a transfer node. They use redstone to make, but they're not that expensive. They're relatively cheap. And then you've also got the transfer node, and you get several of these. You've got either a transfer node for fluid, transfer node for items, and again, it's not too bad. It's a couple of redstone, so they're easy enough to make, but they're a bit slow. They're taking the items out and putting them in here, it searches each one. So once you start getting loads of them, it gets really, really slow. So I decided to go straight for this, which is nice. You can control whether this is in and out. As you can see, it's all showing the arrow in. You can right click on this bit when you place it. You can insert, exit. You've got upgrades, insert filters, so we can do all that kind of stuff as well. Remote awareness upgrade. Okay. Yeah, so everything now goes into this chest. And then from the chest it actually goes into one of these drawers here, and I've just emptied this out recently. We've got a couple more, 3 more of those, 2 more of those, none of those. And all I've really been doing is putting them all into these chests. You can see we've got loads of stuff in there. Some stuff we've taken out, like I've got these upgrade templates in it, and getting these transporters in there, which is pretty cool. So if there's anything good in there, I've usually been taking it out. and then a load of stuff in there as well. And then all I really do is I checked shift click on here to see if I can drop it in, and if I can, then it means it's something I've already got. So like that's gone in there, and it's something obviously we've already got in there. We do that, and then if not, I know that, well, there's the Obsidian Sword, so all this will go in there, and I can see what new things we've got, because they'll all be after the Obsidian Sword. So, oh, void crystals, okay, that's interesting, because I've been looking at these void swords and things like that, and obsidian hoe, and right, the bones I'll take out, the soul sand I'll take out, buckets we can't smelt, we'll take out the storage drawer upgrades as well. So other than that, yeah, that can all get sorted. Void crystals, can we make things out so we can make the armor and all that out of it? Can we make, so I guess it's a normal recipe for things like tools, so if we wanted, we needed 3, because I've got a feeling that's a void axe. What are we looking for in here? We've got the void axe, a void pick. So yeah, we don't have a void pick in there, because the thing I want to do with that when we do, so if we get a void crystal, we might make that 6 coal. We'll take those out of it. We'll take those out of it, and those, because then they could just go back into the system here. That's easy enough, and then we know that that way they'll go into the appropriate places. So that's pretty good. So that's really kept me busy in the meantime. Oh, it must be raining. Must be raining. So, which is why it's all dark and that sort of thing, but and why the Enderman was spawning on there and having a bit of a hissy fit. There we go. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like the effect on it as well. But it means that when it's raining during the day, it doesn't matter. It goes a bit darker, but we don't get all that horrible laggy rain and everything else, which is pretty cool. The other thing I've got as well, we can't sleep at the moment because obviously it's not night time, but when we do, we look at my baubles, I got this out of a thing, a sleep charm, and it basically means as soon as you click on the bed, you wake up again straight away. What is that? Copper ingot. Why is there a copper ingot on there? I have no idea, but we'll take that. That's bizarre. Yeah, so it just means I can sleep fast as well. It's not really an issue, but it just saves a few seconds. We got some of this out of loot bags, so I've been growing that, so I thought I'd grow some more. I'm not quite sure what I want never walk for yet, but we'll put some of that in there. And then we've also got these worms, which are doing a great job of fertilizing. Which we just got when we hoed it, so which is again bit strange, but that's good. So what we're going to do today, we need to get a little bit of upgrade going, and let's put this in here, because we've obviously got this. I've got another cobblestone generator here, but we need to start doing auto hammering and auto sieving. I mean, I've got a diamond hammer, and that just makes things so much easier, and a diamond wand. But it's really something we just want to be happening all the time. So we are going to look at that now. Let's have a look now. So we've got the hammer. Let's see if we can make this. Auto hammer, auto compressed hammer. So I guess that does compress stuff. So that's not too bad. Iron, and diamond. So have we got 2 diamonds? Because I don't think my existing one we use. So we happen to have 2 diamonds. I think we've got 3. 3 only. So that's fine. We can do this. So let's have a look. Wood, sticks. We've got any sticks? Where's my sticks? No sticks there. Sticks. Got sticks. Let's just put these away while we're at it. There was something else I wanted to put away. These drawer upgrades, because we don't need them just yet. So we need to make a hammer. That was one of the things, and then we need to get a load of iron. So how much have we got in there? Iron is 164 plus 3, so loads. So that's pretty good. We'll get, in fact, we'll just shift click a load out of there, and then let's make this. So we want 2 iron plates. So let's just make 2 of those, and then the rest should be ready to go. Boom! 1 auto hammer. So let's just put this down a minute. Looks pretty cool. I'm guessing we need RF, which we do, and we've got options to upgrade hammers if we want to. So that's pretty cool. Right, so we need to have a think now how we want to do this. So we've got cobblestone here, and then we need to hammer that cobblestone, but we also need power. So let's take this Stirling Generator from here, and let's take the Stirling Generator from here, and let's bring that over. So let's put that there for now. Put the auto hammer underneath. That's obviously powering, because it's obviously drawing into there. So that's pretty cool. So can we get... No, so there's no way of dragging it in there, so we need to get that out of here. So let's use these item conduits. So if we... So that's coming out of there, going into the drawer, but it could equally go into there. We then need to right click on it and say insert. And there it's going. It's going. It's working. So let's have a look now. That's taking its time slowly. So if we put the hammer in, does it go quicker? It certainly does. So if we get another diamond, then we should be able to, and that's keeping up quite nicely actually. That's coping no problem with that. So that's a pretty good sort of early game system. So from that we should get loads of gravel, and then we need to somehow get that then out of there into another one essentially, don't we? So yeah, and I guess the next thing as well is we need to be sieving this stuff. So what's an auto sieve cost? Let's have a look. Sieve, is it sieve, auto sieve, auto heavy sieve, and a mana sieve. Okay, let's just go for a normal auto sieve, which is iron blocks, glass planes, a sieve, and all that. So let's just make a couple of those. Where's the recipe again? We've got that, but we're going to need the glass panes and the sieve, and we haven't got those. Right, let me get these made, and then we'll come back. Right, we've got this set up. I've changed it around a little bit just to try and sort of make the organisation of it a little bit better. So I've moved it so the cobble only comes from there. It doesn't actually come from the cobble generator. It only comes from this sort of storage drawer, which is really a bit of a buffer, which it kind of seems to be sitting there okay at a stack limit 160. So it's yeah, as soon as it uses one, it produces one. So that's coping with this no problem. But we're going to actually make this much bigger and be able to cope with lots of different things. So I've made the auto sieve and placed it there. We actually need a mesh for it. So that's one thing. Did I make a mesh? Have I made a mesh? No, I haven't made a mesh. Did I make a mesh over here? Mesh. Let's have a look. Flint stiffen mesh, iron stiffen mesh. Mesh, that's what we need. So there we go. We'll take one of those, and then do we just shift click it in? We do. Okay, so we've now got a sieve, which is awesome. So the only thing I need to do, I've connected this. I've connected that to be extract with no redstone. This is obviously extract by default, so we just need to turn that to insert. And it's working. We are sieving gravel. We are automatically sieving gravel, which is absolutely awesome. So we should get all the stuff we normally get from there. So in theory, we can have all the mesh types with all the ore types, because obviously we can sift gravel, sand, and dust, and in theory get everything out of it. So that's going to be a long-term goal to actually get all those organized. The other thing we can do with this, it's kind of not coping, but we can upgrade this with a capacitor. So double capacitor gives us 2.7 times efficiency. An octagic capacitor gives us 5 times. So I don't know if, and we've got this here. So this is a basic capacitor. So I don't know whether that is going to have any effect on it or not. So let's have a look. So at the moment it's not keeping up. 20 RF per tick. Does that go in it? No. So it's got to be the next level capacitor, which I was kind of scared of, because, although let's have a look, see how much it is. Capacitor, double layer capacitor and octagic. So this is one we need. we need energetic alloy, or we need coal powder, crushed coal, coal sand. Yeah, so and I think all these come via a crusher. We don't want to come via the other thing. So now a crusher is made from flint, yes, redstone crystal, basic coils, and it's going to probably need some kind of energy. Redstone crystal blocks, reconstructor. I don't think we have that, so I don't think we're in a position yet where we can upgrade those. So that's a bit of a shame, but we'll have a think about that. Now the other thing we need to do is obviously get this out of here. So my plan is we'll probably take it out the bottom and bring it along, and we'll move these drawers using our lovely transporter thing. So if we just get rid of that torch a minute, better put F7 on just so we can be sure where the spawnable areas are. And that's I like to keep that on all the time if I can. So it's a shame that it does actually come off again when you're, you know, leave the game and join the game, which is a bit of a shame. But so we're going to move these forward by one, and again, this is all temporary. This is all, you know, we need to get a better, obviously, storage system going, and you know, that sort of thing. So we look at that, but not just yet. This is going to be fine for now, because at the moment it's a bit of a pain that I've got to go over there if I want redstone or ender pearls and anything like that. So eventually I'd like to actually get the stuff coming out of the mob farm. It's all going to go underground via cables, and it's all going to go to a central storage. So we'll move that as well, and then the idea will be is we'll run these behind here like this, but we'll have them all going inwards, so we'll have them as insert and change all those. And then I think what we're going to do is actually do it underground. So have we got some cobble? We have some cobble. Now this is my kind of plan long term for all of this, in terms of you know, how this whole thing is going to look, because we're going to have another one of these over there and over there, and my plan is that we'll also have some squares in here, which is going to be this level. So we're kind of, that's going to come down to that level, but then these are going to be multi-level anyway. So for example, we shall start, just put a temporary thing here, which I'm probably using the wrong stuff because I might want to vein mine it away afterwards, but it's only 5 blocks. It'll be absolutely fine. So what I want to do is just build this out by, so we've got 1 2 3 4 5. We'll put a torch down because it's getting dark, and then yeah, so we're now basically underneath this one here. So what I'm going to do is make a platform underneath, which should be quite easy. Now we've got our diamond wand. Once we do one layer of this, I should be able to go all the way across very easily. And yeah, we'll basically make a platform under here, which allows us to get, you know, to this area, maintenance and all the rest of it. And I'm not quite sure how we'll do it. Let's just have a quick look. Do we have elevators in this? Because we should be able to make those. We've got elevators. Yes, so we do. Yeah, so we can make those. We've got string and ender pearls, so I think we'll take this away, and then if we want to get up and down into the area, we'll just literally do it by a little elevator we'll put in. So perhaps I'll make that as well. So let me get this platform done, and then we will work out a way. So I guess we need to sort of kind of take this away for now, and we'll temporarily put that block back in so we know where that's got to come out. And then this is going to come out somewhere around about here also. Great. Okay, let me get all that done, and then we'll see about getting an elevator mated. I don't know. Right, let's do a quick sleep. There we go, that's how quick it is. Yeah, so I've just had a look, and we've got these redstonia crystals which we're looking for to make our crusher, but unfortunately we don't have enough. We need 10, so I'm going to keep getting the green loot bags, which are the ones that might have them in, and hopefully we can get ourselves 10, get that crusher, and then we can start upgrading these generators. Well, not generators, are they? They're yeah, they are. They're Stirling Generators. So for now I'm using 2. And what I've done here is, you'll see I've got some pipes. I've got one going in the bottom of here, which should put coal into it, and one here which will put coal into it. But obviously it's using more coal than it's going to receive. At the moment, well, 39, but I haven't set any of these to output. So that's what we've produced so far for doing nothing, and we're consuming 20 RF, and each of these generators actually produce 20 RF. So there's nothing there to actually keep these things going. So that's pretty good. That'll just automatically carry on sieving the gravel. I think this is working quicker at the moment because we've got the diamond hammer in it. But that's not a bad thing, because it means that we could probably take half of this, because that's full. So, and this is backing up, so we could then take another one of these sievers and actually get that to produce sand. So we get another crusher, if you like, and crush it into sand and then sieve the sand. So we'll probably do it that way. Let's just jump down here so you can see what we've done. So I've put the coal going into this chest, which is locked. The only thing I need to do now is start emptying this, because this one here is set to extract on redstone. So if we click that, then all these items, so you see the coal's coming out of there, and then are the rest going yet? They're not. Have we done? Oh, we haven't connected up here, that's why. So everything's connected at the top, we just haven't connected these little bits. So let's just do that now, and then we should see the rest of this now disappearing. So let's go up there quickly, and yeah, so that's all starting to disappear into those chests as well, which is awesome. So we'll get more coal produced. We've got 6 coal in there at the moment, so actually it might keep up, so that might not be too bad. Hopefully it will, but obviously if we had more generators, then that's not going to keep up. So but yeah, hopefully when we can get the capacitors, it will speed up a lot more, which will be absolutely awesome. Now I'm thinking I might actually move this down the bottom. I think whilst it's all right there, that's because we got that there. If we're going to add loads more, it might be better to utilize that space at the bottom. So that's something I might do between episodes. Now then, let's clear that out. Make 2 white elevators. Boom. There we go. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put one there and one here. So let's just get that out of the way. I think we can have a torch on it as well. So let's just put it there and put it there. Let's just get a torch. Put it there. So in theory, if I jump, boom, I'm up, and if I crouch, I'm down. So that is pretty awesome. It's nice and fast. It's right in the middle. We know where they are, but we can just jump up and down between layers really quickly if we want to. So that's pretty good. I'm glad we got those in place. I'm also thinking of moving this down to the bottom as well, because we need to start getting the lava out of this and saving, because it's just sat there at the moment. So we might look at doing some kind of tanks. Let's have a quick look now, see what tanks we've got in here. Now we've got these fluid tanks from Ender.io. So if we press shift, portable tank can be used to empty and fill fluid containers, so they're pretty good. And then we've also got these modular tanks as well, which take so many buckets, but to be honest, I think these are relatively cheap. We need a little bit more iron in there. And a glass, that's not too bad, so we might make those. I'm not sure about these 4 buckets, 16 buckets I guess, 16 buckets, 64 buckets. Okay, so 64 packs made of gold, so we might, is that made of gold? Block of gold, tier 3. Right, okay, it's showing them all. Is it showing them all? That can't be right. Crafting 1 of 3. So do we have to make these? It doesn't really show those. So do we have to then get an upgrade? Tank upgrade. Maybe. So it may well be. And we've got ender tanks, which is quite good. But yeah, I guess, well, no, we haven't got blaze rods yet. So no, we're not going down. So I might just stick to these. I think that might be the way forward. They're simple enough to make. We've got the iron, we've got all that being sieving, and we've got a load in here now, which is pretty good. So yeah, we can make all that, smelt it down. We've got a load more in here anyway, 25 iron ingots. So yeah, we can get that smelted. We can get that done. Any of those in there? No. So I think that's going to be the way I'm going to basically move this down to the bottom, and then have some tanks next to them, and then have all the lava sat in tanks, and then we can just use a pipe to bring it back up into here from down below. And then what I'm going to do as well is actually change all these torches for lava, and that's the other thing. I'm just thinking we need a little bit more space here, so I think what we'll do is we'll set this up down below, but I'll probably do that in the next episode because we've kind of run out of time today, unfortunately. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. We've got quite a bit done. We're automating our sieving and our hammering, which is awesome. We don't have to do it anymore, so we just need to expand that, and then we'll be getting ores for days. And then hopefully the mob farm will do its job while we're not here as well, and we can get some more of those redstone, what are they called, redstonia crystals. So yeah, I'm going to be making sure I get all the green loot bags, convert me, sort of downgrade some, upgrade some, and see if we can not get some more of those, because then we can get these generators crushing more. But then we might just use and again, I'm stalling here. Let's just have a quick look in here now. They're not lava generators, because we've got lava generators, which are these. Yeah, we're not making a block of redstone and that sort of thing. But we also should have the magma generators. So now they produce, how much do they produce? They don't actually say, do they? So it might be worth making a magmatic generator and using lava to generate rather than coal, and see if that produces more power, because if it does, then we could probably produce a power bank down below as well, and then start producing all these things from power bank rather than individual Stirling generators. But we'll have a look at that. We need to start getting some lava generated and stored. At the moment it's just been generated and doing nothing, so but we'll do that next episode. So don't forget to leave a comment, leave your suggestions down below. I love reading your comments and your tips and tricks, so keep doing that, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.